Parental guilt is exhausting. It's that little voice in the back of your head whispering, was I too hard on them? Did I spend enough time with them? Am I running their life? And no matter how much you do it, it never seems to be enough. But here is the truth: feeling guilty does not mean that you're failing, it means that you care. And the fact that you care means that you are already a great parent. So today, let's talk about how to let go of that guilt and in doing so, raise confident, happy kids. So, why do we feel this overwhelming guilt in the first place? It does not just show up out of nowhere. It is usually the result of deep rooted pressures, expectations, and fears that we have internalized over time. And the more that we understand where these feelings come from, the easier it becomes to break free from them. Here are some of the biggest reasons why parents feel guilty. From the moment we become parents, we are bombarded with messages about what we should be doing. Social media is full of picture perfect families. And even well meaning family members love to chime in with their opinions as well. It is enough to make anyone feel like they are constantly falling short. But here is the reality: no parent gets it right 100% of the time. Those perfectly created Instagram photos, they don't show the tantrums that happened 5 minutes earlier. That parenting expert with all the advice, even they have days where they are overwhelmed. There is no such thing as a perfect parent. There are just real parents doing the best that they can. And that is enough. It is so easy to look at another parent's highlight reel and think, wow, they have got it all together. They're always doing fun activities, their kids are always happy, and their house is spotless. Why can't I be like that? But here is what we don't see: the tantrums, the messy kitchens, the piles of laundry that are shoved out of the frames, the stress, the self doubt. No one is showing the full picture. And when we compare our everyday struggles to someone else's best moments, we are always going to feel like we are not measuring up. Instead of comparing, try reminding yourself, my kids don't need a perfect parent. They just need me, my love, my presence, my effort, and that is what matters most. As parents, we wear a ridiculous number of hats. We're caregivers, teachers, chefs, chauffeurs, therapists, problem solvers, and 100 other things in between. And when we inevitably fall short in one of these areas, maybe we forgot to pack a lunch, lost our patience, or missed a school event, it can feel like we are failing across the board. But let's be honest, no one can do it all. At least not all the time. Some days you will be on top of everything, and other days, survival mode is the best that you can do. And that is perfectly okay. Parenting is not about doing everything perfectly. It is about doing what matters most and showing up for your kids with love. So the next time that you feel like you are failing, you need to ask yourself, are my kids fed? Are they safe? Do they know that they are loved? If the answer is yes, then you are doing just fine. We love our kids more than anything, and that love can sometimes make us feel like every little mistake is a disaster. We worry that one bad decision, one impatient moment, or one missed opportunity is going to somehow ruin them. But here's the truth: mistakes are not proof that you are a bad parent, they are proof that you are human. And actually, making mistakes in front of your kids can be a good thing. When they see you own up to a mistake, apologize, and then try again, they learn that mistakes are not something to fear. They are opportunities to grow. So instead of beating yourself up, use those moments as a teaching tool. Show your kids that no one is perfect, and that is perfectly okay. Guilt tricks us into thinking that if we just worry enough, we'll somehow be better parents. But in reality, guilt does not make us better. It just makes us more anxious, overwhelmed, and emotionally drained. And here's the thing, kids pick up on our emotions. When they see us stressed and constantly second guessing ourselves, they will learn to do the same thing. If we want to raise confident kids, we have to model confidence. And that starts with releasing unnecessary guilt. If this message is resonating with you, please take a minute to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel to grow. And I would love to keep sharing content that makes parenting a little easier for all of us. All right, now let's get into the good stuff. How to actually let go of guilt and step into confident parenting. Because here's the thing, letting go of guilt does not mean that you stop caring or ignore your responsibilities. It means recognizing that perfection is not the goal. Connection, love, and growth are. So, how do you start shifting your mindset and parenting with more confidence? Here's what really makes a big difference. First, shift your mindset. Mistakes are learning moments. Instead of treating mistakes like proof that you're failing, start seeing them for what they really are, which are opportunities. When you mess up, because let's be real, we are going to. We need to own it, learn from it, and move forward. Your kids don't need a perfect parent. They need a real parent, one who shows them how to navigate life's ups and downs with resilience. When they see you handle mistakes with grace, they learn to do the same. Second, stop this negative self talk. Would you ever say to a friend, "You are a terrible parent? You're failing your kids. You will never get this right"? Of course you wouldn't. So why do we talk to ourselves this way? The next time that you catch yourself thinking, "I'm the worst parent ever," challenge that thought. Replace it with something more truthful, such as, "I love my kids, I'm doing my best, and that is enough." Because it is enough. Third, set realistic expectations. No one has it all together 100% of the time. Some days you'll be the Pinterest worthy parent, making homemade meals and planning creative activities. And on other days, it will be cereal for dinner and screen time. So you can get 5 minutes of peace. And guess what? That is perfectly normal. Your kids don't need every day to be perfect. They need a safe, loving environment where they feel valued, even on the messy days. Fourth, prioritize connection over perfection. At the end of the day, your kids won't remember whether the house was spotless or if you packed the perfect school lunch. What they will remember is how you made them feel. Did you listen where they told you about their day? Did you take a few minutes to laugh with them? Did you give them a hug when they needed it? Those are the moments that really, really matter. Fifth, lead by example. If we want our kids to grow up feeling confident, resilient, and secure, we have to show them what that looks like. That means modeling self compassion, embracing imperfections, and reminding them and ourselves that mistakes are just a part of being human. Because in the end, parenting is not about getting everything right, it is about showing up, loving fiercely, and giving yourself grace along the way. When you release unnecessary guilt, you give your kids the freedom to be themselves. They don't feel the pressure to be perfect. They feel the freedom to learn, grow, and make mistakes without fear. They learn mistakes are okay. Self worthy is not tied to perfection. They don't have to constantly seek approval to feel loved. And perhaps the biggest lesson of them all, that it's okay to be human. Because when they see you being kind to yourself, they will learn to be kind to themselves too. At the end of the day, you are not just raising kids, you are raising future adults. And the best gift that you can give to them is a parent who models self compassion, competence, and resilience. And if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and make sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future content. Parenting is tough, but you don't have to do it alone. Let's keep learning and growing together. I will see you in the next video.